At this time, please welcome your first boxer to the ring. Put your hands together for Robert Hill.
Ready now for this cruiserweight matchup between Robert Hill and Blake LaCaze. Robert Golden Tiger Hill, an orthodox boxer representing West Monroe Boxing, making his way to Shreveport right down I-20 from Monroe, Louisiana. Checking in at 5'9", 191.1 pounds, and ready to go for this matchup against Blake LaCaze. And one thing that we're going to see, there will not be a fight tonight with a bigger height discrepancy, because LaCaze is a monster out there. I'm curious to see how Robert Hill handles that. How do you deal with a fighter that's that much taller?
Oh goodness! I mean, it's all about getting inside. You can't do anything at range when you don't have the range. So, 100% get inside. It wouldn't even be a bad idea for you to start as the shorter opponent. Start on the back foot, making that taller fighter overcommit and try to close the distance themselves. If everyone's expecting you to just charge right toward them and close that distance, kind of flip the script on them.
Town Casino. Put your hands together for his opponent. Please welcome to the ring, Blake LaCaze.
Big boy Blake LaCaze, an orthodox boxer representing West Monroe Boxing. He is from West Monroe, 6'8", 190 pounds, and you can see it. He is a legit 6'8". I mean, this man is an absolute monster. And look, he's from West Monroe. Robert Hill's from Monroe. There's a little bit of hatred in there between those two. And for those that don't know, I went to school in Ruston, so I spent a lot of time over there. There is some real animosity at times, so both guys give me a chance to put on for their respective cities, and that always adds a little something extra to the fight.
Yeah, we're hoping that animosity translates into the ring. So, he's just skipping all the ropes, just walked right over the top of the top rope there. Yeah, that's a tall guy right there.
Shout out to Blake LaCaze. He actually stepped in short notice for an MMA match a couple months ago. I mean, that's talking about some big balls.
Okay.
And, didn't quite go his way, but it's all about boxing.
Here we go, fight fans. 4 rounds inside the AKA Boxing Cruiserweight Division in catchweight of 195 pounds. And now, introducing your first boxer, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is an orthodox-style boxer wearing black trunks with gold trim. He is representing the West Monroe Boxing Club. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 191 pounds. Fighting out of Monroe, Louisiana, here is the Golden Tiger, Robert Hill. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is an orthodox boxer wearing white trunks with orange trim. He is representing the West Monroe Boxing Club. He stands at a towering 6 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in the ring, being ready and rocking 190 pounds. Fighting out of West Monroe, Louisiana, here is El Chico Grande, Big Boy, LaCaze. The third man in the ring in charge of all the action when the bell sounds will be Mr. Basil Bam Bam Machu.
Bam Bam getting the call to referee this one between LaCaze and Hill. And we are underway with our 4th fight of the night here at AKA Boxing.
I don't know if the camera angles give this height difference. It's justice here. He is towering over. If he can keep working that jab and keep him at range, I mean, it should be one-way traffic for him.
Gonna have to put our camera guys on some stilts if they want to try and get up there. LaCaze, an absolute monster at 6'8", towering over Hill, switching to southpaw. You got to think these are two guys that are knowledgeable with one another as well. LaCaze flipping that jab out there. Little showmanship. Hill may have slipped that right hand through. Hill looking at the body. LaCaze out of range.
I mean, you saw how much he had to overcommit on that jab to the body, which should have been a closer target, and he still came up short.
I mean, LaCaze was way out of range on that one. And when you've got that kind of a reach advantage over pretty much anybody you're going to fight, you learn how to fight at that distance very well.
Stepping, yep.
Yep, going right back to orthodox.
And we've seen almost the sole defense option for Hill with that jab is to try to give it a little smack. He's not really parrying it. He's just kind of smacking it out of the air. If he can start to read that and feint the jab and start putting some twos down the pipe, it might look very differently here shortly.
Well, we're going to see a ton of jabs from LaCaze. That's one of the things that he said during his, I guess, the press conference that we had the other day was he's going to let that jab go.
Looks like it landed.
Yeah, there's a good combo
Wobbled
from
him
him.
A little there.
Good two-piece.
Well, at 6'8", I mean, you better be letting that jab go.
That's got to be your main weapon, and he's showing it off here so far tonight. Right back to it. Hill fires back.
Good little check hook, stepping back.
And that's really where it's going to be, right? Throw the jab out there, and then that check hook's got to be there.
He has to close the distance at some point if he wants to land on LaCaze, and if he's just waiting there with a check hook, it's going to land every time.
Got a feeling that's a sequence that LaCaze has worked on quite a bit. He's getting some pretty big reactions from Hill at times as well.
Even on the jab, too. Like, defensively, big reactions, and then when it lands, big reactions. I mean, I think there's some power on that jab.
Switching back to southpaw.
Well, that jab hand's got to get tired after a while. Jab to the body, good jab to the body.
He has a really good jab to the body that time from LaCaze. Hill's really kind of struggling to get anything going so far. It's been all big boy so far in round number one. Oh. Sending Hill down to a knee at the end of round number one. Blake LaCaze. Bam Bam will give Robert Hill the count. Looks like he'll be good to go for round number two. Right at the bell, though, at the buzzer. Yeah, he able to find that.
He was halfway to the canvas with ducking under that one shot, and it just helped him get there.
You can see with that right hand, just you're coming up with nothing but air as you're out there trying to find your mark, and it's nowhere near it. It's just so difficult for Hill to get inside this range of Blake LaCaze. Reaching out to the body, full extension, still can't find it. Jab looked like it slipped through the guard as well. And there it is at the end of that round. Right over the top.
Right to the back of the ear.
Yep. Caught him behind the guard and sent Robert Hill down to a knee.
I think we're going to see, more of the same from Blake, and rightly so. It's working for him. Hill really's got to start putting some feints out there and really closing that distance, and not just to clinch up. He's got to start doing work.
Yeah, for LaCaze, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
100%.
I mean, he really had the jab working. Now he's going to try and string it together with the 1-2.
I do want to start seeing that cross following behind more.
Back to the body for LaCaze. You can see everything that he throws feels like it knocks Hill off his foundation.
Yeah.
1-3-2. We're calling for a 1-3-2.
Yeah, he landed some body jabs in round one where he took one of Hill's feet came off the ground more than once for it. Like he's putting power behind it.
That right hand stumbled him down to a knee once again for Robert Hill. Bam Bam giving him the count. Hill says he's good to continue. And, you know, we're talking so much about the jab, but there's some real power in that right hand when he's able to find the mark with it. Hill reaching out, touching the body. But even when he gets to him, there's just no power behind it because he's so far out in front. LaCaze looking for
solid
a potential
knockdown.
finish here. That was a big knockdown. One of the better knockdowns we've seen so far tonight. And I'm checking with Hill. He's good to continue. Just over a minute left to work here in round number 2.
Showboating from LaCaze. The crowd loves it.
Winding that thing up.
Let's see him fire it.
There, looking for it. Hill knocked down once again.
Yeah, you want to talk about power in the right hand. Hill's guard was completely up on that one. That thing landed on all gloves, and it still put him to the canvas.
Serious power for big boy Blake LaCaze. Robert Hill still trying to get his wits back. And he's ready to go. Just over 30 seconds remaining in round number 2. It's been all Blake LaCaze so far. Oh, that might be it. That is it. Robert Hill hits the canvas once again. Blake LaCaze gets the finish in round number 2. A superior showing for Big Boy here at AKA Boxing. And I mean, that was just masterful work. Use the reach advantage to perfection.
Yeah, that was exactly what you expect and hope to see from a guy with that much of a reach advantage, and he executed the plan perfectly. I mean, opening it with the range-finding jab round 1, starting to put some real heat on it in round 2, starting to string the combos together for it. I mean, start to finish, that looked beautiful for Blake LaCaze.
Yeah, hit him with the right hand, hit him with the walk-off as well. A walk-off winner for Blake LaCaze as he picks up a victory here at Samstown Casino and Resort. And I alluded to it earlier, by the way, this is a guy that stepped up on short notice to do MMA, never trained MMA a day in his life. Like, that's a real fighter. That's a dude
100%.
that's about it. And tonight he showed off his boxing skills, showed them off to perfection, and he'll have his hand raised.
I would not want to be on the receiving end of a kick in an MMA fight from that guy.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referees call a stoppage to the action at 2 minutes 33 seconds in round number 2. Declaring the winner by way of TKO, who is El Chico Grande, Big Boy, LaCaze.
So Blake LaCaze back in the winner's circle here tonight, and he does it in dominant fashion, showing off the jab and the power in that right hand. And Big Boy victorious over Robert Hill on Friday night.
What's up, AKA Fight fans? It is your boy Drew, and I'm back here at AKA 47 Boxing with our next winner of the night, Blake LaCaze, otherwise known as Big Boy. Congratulations, brother, on an awesome fight. You looked great in there. Walk us through the fight a little bit, and if at any point you felt the momentum kind of shifting into your favor, if you will.
Absolutely. All right, so first of all, when I walked out into the venue tonight, static, electric everywhere. I had a lot of fans, a lot of people that made a trip to come here to Shreveport, Samstown, and I felt like I had it from there walking out to the ring. When I stepped in the ring, I just knew it. And we took this guy to Jab City. We got him out of there in 2 rounds. And at the end of the first, I felt that momentum swinging, Drew. I felt that momentum. I knew it. I finished it right with a knockdown at the flash knockdown right at the end of the first. And I come back to the corner and I told my coach, I said, hey, it's time. I'm finna set some bombs down on him. And I set some bombs on him for sure.
Yeah, and they worked. They worked very well. So now you've been traveling all over.
Absolutely.
You know, fighting all these fights all over the place. It's been a minute since you've gotten to come and fight at home.
Yes.
I know that had to be a good feeling in front of all your people, man. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that.
All right, first and foremost, for me fighting at home here in Shreveport, close to home, and for all my friends and family, I can only thank AKA Amber Bishop and John Bishop. You guys made that happen for me. My fans are ecstatic. My family are ecstatic, and I'm just honored to be part of you guys' show and promotion, and I'm just looking forward to where this thing goes from here.
Yeah. So now another thing is you fought in a lot of bigger organizations as well. You know, with the bare knuckle, all that good stuff, you know. But how does coming and fighting for a local organization, how do we treat you here at AKA, man? How was the experience?
As far as being with AKA compared to the other organizations, I feel like I've been treated just as top notch as the biggest promotions in the world. And like I said just a few minutes ago, I'm honored to be a part of AKA's show. Miss Amber Bishop does a great show here at AKA, and there was nothing short of just an excellent time, excellent being a part of this show. There's been great fights. We got great people like you, Drew, giving interviews at the end post-fight, and you know, I'm just honored being part of AKA. These guys right here are really gonna be a big thing coming soon.
All right, and one last thing we do before we wrap these things up. You know I'm not letting you go without giving you a chance to thank that support system, because while you may be in there one-on-one, it does take a team to get you there. Go ahead and thank them up, brother.
Absolutely. Walker's Roofing and Construction there in West Monroe. Thank you, Cole and Quentin, for everything you guys do. Dillingham Chapman Family Eye Care there in West Monroe. Thank you guys for everything you do. LTO Hostway, El Sombrero, and Abuela's Mexican Cuisine in Monroe. Thank you guys for everything. You guys keep me in top-notch conditioning, food-wise, and I'm just grateful to be sponsoring you guys' logo on my gear.
Yeah. And now you even had a couple of special training partners come in. I saw you had a buddy of yours
I did.
came in and did some training with you too, right?
Yeah.
Can't let you go without saying something about that.
Yes, sir. I want to give a shout-out to the Shark Attack, Zach Kalmus in Boston. Thank you for coming in and making this training camp excellent for me, brother. Thank you.
Guys, that's it for us here at AKA 47 Boxing with our next winner of the night, Mr. Blake Big Boy LaCaze.